Guys, I've literally just arrived at this Clapham Junction Ruts site in Malta. If you want to know more about this place, I'll put a link to its Wikipedia. So literally, I've come here. The spot that it puts on Google Maps is not correct. Google Maps put it on top of the hill, but from what I can see, I've got my first good rut here, and this is what it looks like. And this video is basically my first impressions of it. First of all, the center of them is super high. I was expecting the middle to be lower. You can see where they mean why it gets the Clapham Junction. Like, you've got this one here, you've got a track going there, and then you've got a track going here with like a switch. With regards to the grooves themselves, I don't know, I'm tempted to say that the inside is steeper than the outside. Is it possible they've been cut to be like this? Don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible. Here you can see, for example, it's almost vertical at a bit of a shallower angle here. Another example here, the inside is quite sharp, whereas the outside is more gradual. I'm not sure what you'd expect. Like on the outside of the turn, the center of the groove is got the angle like that, and on the inside it's tighter. So this one's quite straight. Let's see what else they've got. I was expecting to see more, and I was expecting them to be easier to find also. From Google Satellite, it says that there's like loads here, but really I'm not seeing that many. At all. There are some. Well, maybe you could argue there's some evidence here, maybe. Maybe. But I wouldn't say it's obvious where they are. I was expecting to find like lots and lots of sets of these things, but no, I'm not finding any. Really? I'm probably in the wrong place. I'm sure I must be in the wrong place. Don't really. The part of the same one I was looking at from down there. I'm up here now. Yeah, again, I'd say maybe the inside is a bit steeper than the outside, but they're super eroded in the middle. Not that would really tell us anything. The tracks themselves are also super eroded. It's not smooth in here, which suggests that they've been like this for a really long time. Not as old as the top, but they're pretty eroded in here also. The sides are eroded. The edges are eroded big time. So what to say here? I mean, they're quite wide. Is the width consistent? Not really. Down there it looks quite narrow. Here it's quite wide. Here looks like here, for example, looks like the rock runs out. We're into soil, so I suppose it's just gone along the top. It hasn't need to. I'm assuming there isn't a trench here, but when it comes, does it cut back into the stone when it needs to? Maybe. Don't know. Like, we've got soil here for some reason. Could be due to anything, I suppose. and then we come back onto it here, and so you can see it's super eroded. Like this is much more eroded, but this is not far off. And then this is going to be not sharp as such, but this is quite smooth. It is eroded, but it's also smooth in it. Like it's much smoother than this. So what does that suggest? That I don't know what that suggests, that they've been in use for a long time. It's been weathered and worn at the same time together. All the tracks were there and then it's got worn after. Don't know. I was expecting to see more, to be fair. From it now, like where this building is, I've gone back to the top of the hill. Where I went before it's to the right, but I've come to the left as you're looking at the quarry. There's a bit more here, but honestly it's not that really well defined. I mean, there are tracks here, but they're not obvious. I mean, you wouldn't see them if you weren't looking for them, I think. So all in all, slightly disappointed with this site. I mean, there are a couple of car tracks here, like defined, clear, but to say like Clapham Junction, like there's hundreds of them, I mean, I suppose there are hundreds, but like I said, they're not really obvious. And you've got this really is the main one that goes from one side of the site to the other, and this is the one that's easily noticeable. Just as some side notes, we've got these 2 square blocks here with the stones around. There's holes like a mines in them, so I don't know if it's water. It goes down about a meter, and then there's a tunnels going under, so I don't know what that is. But yeah guys, maybe I've looked in the wrong place, but I think I've had a good look all around this area, and this is the only cart track that I found, like I said, really obvious. And honestly, I don't know how they were made, obviously. Look, if I was to take a guess, like from what you can see, like I was in it, well, like before I came here, I was thinking that the most likely thing is that for some reason, like it was muddy. Someone's gone through it with a cart track a few times, and then somehow the mud has dried. Over time it's turned into limestone. But I mean, I guess that's the most reasonable thing. Could carts have eroded that track? I think if it was in use by the carts, they would erode it faster than weathering. So if it was carts making it, I don't understand why there's weathering also in where the wheels would go, if you know what I mean. It seems like the two things were happening at the same time. Weathering and wear from cart activity. Because the erosion that is there is also smooth. So yeah, it's a bit of it's an unusual one to identify. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but anyway guys, that's it. There was a dude up here firing a shotgun earlier. He's got a couple of dogs as well. You do have to cross a barrier in the road to get up here, which was open. So anyway, I'm going to go back now. Hopefully there's not any issues with this shotgun guy on the gap and the barrier. And that's it, Clapham Junction guys, on Malta. Do I recommend you coming here? Yeah, sure. If you want to see a cart rut, there's a pretty good one here to see along. So yeah, but I wouldn't expect to see like loads of evidence of loads of cart ruts that are obvious, at least in the areas that I went. Maybe I missed something, but that's it. That's what I saw anyway. Guys, hopefully it's helpful if you're thinking of coming here. If you've got any comments, let me know, and I'll see you again next time.